coat, auburn hair, idle taxi, Leicester Square, like a lion in black, sends up the windows and leans on the bed. Honey's dripping from the trees, order me a soda water. Rifle swinging at my knees, order me a soda water. Said my cat, so in Nice, sits on a cove on a beach, where a girl can move slow in a pace she wants to know. So I showed him my card. He was stunned by the scars, and he said, that ain't right. Come on now, baby, I'll hold you tight. Honey's dripping from the trees, order me a soda water. Rifle swinging at my knees, order me a soda water. A Now the way it all goes happens quick, we all know. But this room, late at night, is where I'm keeping my candle bright. And I weave up these lines, green and thick, rotted vines, out the window they all grow, and oil slick in the grass below. Where I run, not a care, oiled leaves in my hair, till I tense like a wren and worry back on his kisses again. Trees, order me a soda water. Baseball bat swinging at my knees, order me a soda water. Honey's dripping from the trees, order me a soda water. Rifle swinging at my knees, order me a soda water. Order me a soda water. Order me a soda water. Thank you. I've been really blessed to spend a lot of time touring in Ireland over the years. And this song is called Ireland, but I actually wrote it before I'd ever been there. This see, I haven't played it in a while. We're gonna see how it goes. Rain down my wine, circled round my smoke, your rosy cheeks take on a glow. You think I don't understand, but I understand. Sunny dreams born, leap into the air, then fade into smoke. You won't tell me where, but I know where. 'Cause in Ireland you say, oh, the air they breathe is clean. So I pray, I pray, I pray for the rain. Make me could always leave, they could leave the room, even when you're tugging at their sleeve. But the trouble is, they leave if you don't dare believe. When I said I was leaving, babe, had you already gone there to Ireland, you say? Round the smoke, all you talk about is where you would go when you look at me. Do you love this world yet, or do you see how much better it could get in Ireland? You say, where the air they breathe is clean. So I pray, I pray, I pray for the rain. Oh, in Ireland you say, oh, the air they breathe is clean. So I pray, I pray, I pray for the rain. The rain, the rain. Make me green. I've been touring around and performing for people for a long time. My whole adult life, I've been really blessed to do this. And sometimes you're in a place like Byron where everyone's really friendly and welcoming, and sometimes you're not. But every time that I've gotten to a point where I was really questioning why I chose to do this with my life, which has been several times, it always comes back to
I'm in it for the love, you know. I love everything about this thing we're doing right now. I love writing the songs. I love recording them. I love singing for you and getting to meet you and traveling around and kind of being reminded that there's good people everywhere. And so this song is called "In It for the Love." It goes like this. Back when this whole thing started, I was fresh and new, full of grand ambition, a lot of hot air too. Men in suits lined up to tell me I was great. Wasn't sure what they wanted, I was only being an artist, sometimes touching greatness, sometimes feeling overrated. Still I went around the world, sometimes to cameras and applause, sometimes to jet lag, sore throats and empty bars. I tried to walk away more times than I'll admit to you, but in spite of all the questioning, trying to conquer everything, wondering if I'm anything at all, some part of me knew I'm in it for the love, 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 I'm in it for the love. Love has come back to me, though sometimes I forget. Angels in a world that hasn't figured it out yet. Like a stranger who would drive me to my next destination. A young girl who told me my words were inspiration. $100 bill that would end up in my jar. Genius, crazy artist friends, changing the world with songs and pens. The blessing just to stand here and share what I am to see. I'm in it for the love, 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 I'm in it for the love. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. It's been a long, rocky journey to scale something real. Not just what it looks like, but how it makes you feel. You care less and less who it makes sense to. The more times you get goosebumps from touching something true. And if you're still listening, it means you're more like me. And maybe you give yourself permission to be a seeker, a dreamer. At the end of the day, you're not letting something like the world get in your way. Saying I don't want a different life, only grateful for this life. Come on, sing it with me, I know you're wanting to. It's kind of a presumptuous lyric, but if you want to sing along, the lyrics are, we're in it for the love. Here we go. We're in it for the love, 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 we're in it for the Do you have that T-shirt? Who said that?
I love that song.
Oh, okay. I'll do that in the next set. I'll do the next. All right. So this song, that was kind of like your sing-along warm-up. This one's like a shout-along. But your part's really easy. I'll show it to you. Basically, I'm going to sing the word trust, and I want you guys to yell the word trust back at me. We'll do it 3 times in a row. We do a practice round right now. So we gotta trust. Oh, okay, a little faster. But you gotta trust when you're hungry, a little faster. You gotta trust. There you go. When we're on our knees, you gotta trust the mystery. All right, we got it now. We're all warmed up. So this song is called "The Big Table," and it's about the belief that there's enough in this world for everyone. We just got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. And I released it as a benefit for World Central Kitchen because they show up wherever there's a disaster and they make sure there's hot meals cooked for people. So here we go, the big table. The big table, spread with everything you want. Cold beer, roast chicken, chocolate cake, Cabernet Sauvignon. The big table, everyone's laughing without a care. Eat all you can, my friend, it's never fair. Everyone's welcome there. Here we go. But you gotta trust when you're hungry. You gotta trust when you're on your knees. You gotta trust the mystery, 'cause we laid it out. We won't ever see the big table in the party room in the back. Hope you didn't fill up on soda and snacks, 'cause you don't want to miss what they're serving tonight. The big table, that's where someone still says grace. Someone takes your face in her hands and kisses your forehead as she understands that you gotta trust when you're hungry. You gotta trust when you're on your knees. You gotta trust the mystery, 'cause we laid it out. You won't ever see when you are tempted to walk away from the reverie. You might hear them say, "Kid, we are here. There's no reason to fear. Won't you join us as often as you are able?" The big table, let me lay it out for you. Won't you come, bring a friend, maybe 30, maybe everyone. Come on, everyone, and we'll learn to trust when we're hungry. We'll learn to trust when we're on our knees. We'll learn to trust the mystery, 'cause we laid it out. We won't ever see. Yeah, we gotta trust when we're hungry. We gotta trust when we're on our knees. We gotta trust the mystery, 'cause we laid it out. We won't ever see big table. Love it, share and share your recipe. The big table, come and sit right next to me. The big table, everyone's welcome there. I always do requests in the second set so I can relearn them during the set break. I learned that from a friend of mine named Richard Schindel. He's a great songwriter, and I've got to tour with him a bunch, and he'll take requests in the first set and then go into the green room, and if they're old songs, he has to teach himself how to play them again. I'm going to play this newer song now. I'm in the middle of working on a new album down in Austin. It's going to be called Dreaming Aloud, and it's kind of a collection of songs about trying to create a better world and dreaming big. I think when it feels like things are falling apart, that's actually a really good time to dream big, because there's some space there to make something new happen. But this song is called Work of Art. I'm doing a Kickstarter for the new album, which means my fans are helping me pay for the recording, and we've already raised 70% of the budget for the album. Really excited about that. And if you want to get involved, there's some flyers on your tables, on most of the tables, or there's some over at the merch table over there. And if you've never donated to a Kickstarter before, basically you pick an amount to donate, and then I send you a t-shirt or an album or vinyl, something like that. And I love it for lots of reasons. One, because it means I can afford to make an album, and but also because, you know, I spend a lot of time alone on the road and writing and all that stuff, so it's more fun for me to feel like I'm in it with all of you, you know what I mean? All right, so let's see if we got this into tune here. Someone's talking in the hall, something mean about me, and I'm hiding in my room. Got a million colors here, blizzard to vermilion, and a vision way beyond my view. And times can be hard, so hard, trying to trace the outlines of my heart. But times can be good, so good, when I realize it's all a work of art. When you see me standing there, hearing that you're hurting, please just tell me straight. Baby, when your borders blur, brick red running, like you came and spilled all of my pain. And times can be hard, so hard, trying to trace the outlines of our hearts. But times can be good, so good, when we realize it's all a work of art. Might not look like much to you, but it keeps me coming back through the darkness and the light. Like a Basquiat or an O'Keeffe flower, there's a world in here with some hidden power. When I got that hand, the one thing at my command. Think I fight a damn good fight, 'cause times can be hard, so hard. Trying to trace the outlines of our hearts, but times can be good, so good. When we realize it's all a work of art, and times can be hard, so hard. Trying to trace the outlines of my heart, but times can be good, so good. When I realize it's all a work of art, when I realize it's all a work of art, a work of art.
Oh, okay.
That's a whole different kind of.
That okay. Well, I'm trying to get this. Remember what key this is in. I'm gonna play this song that was. It was the first single off the last album I made. There it is. When I was 14 years old, I had a big crush on this boy, and if you saw him now, you'd be like, really, that guy? Like, what did you see in him? I have no idea in retrospect what I saw in him, but I was 14, so one weekend at a party we messed around a little, and because I was 14 and naive and a hopeless romantic, I thought it was love. And then when we got back to school, he had made fun of me to all his little friends, which was a really shitty move on his part. And it taught me two really important lessons. And the first lesson was, when something happens, it really matters who's telling the story, because in his version of the story, I was a joke, but in my version of the story, with the years in between, and I just happen to know, pretty much every girl and woman in the world goes through some version of this, so that made me feel empowered to tell my side of the story. But the second lesson is my favorite one, because it's a lesson for him, and the lesson is, don't fuck with a songwriter, because you're just not going to come out looking very good at the end of the day. This song is called Never Gonna Break Me. Probably started with that boy when I was 14. I let him touch me, then he tried to bring me shame. I laughed aloud with him, my tears went unseen. But I learned to claim what's mine, including my own name. And you ain't ever gonna bring me down. And if you try, you can try without me. Come this far and I won't turn around and say goodbye to what's right about me. No, you ain't ever gonna bring me down. I know my mind, you'd be blind to doubt me. Sometimes I dress up like a model in a magazine. Other times I just want to be the girl next door. I guess I'm neither one, something in between. And I guess I don't need your bullshit anymore. And
try without me. Come this far and I won't turn around or say goodbye to what's right about me. No, you ain't ever gonna bring me down. I know my mind, you'd be blind to doubt me. Had to travel over shaky ground to stand here now and let the world see. You're never gonna break me. You're never gonna break me. Off in a new world you've never seen, that's where I'ma set my sights. I'll struggle in your world to say just what I mean, but give me a microphone and a spotlight, and you ain't ever gonna bring me down. And if you try, you can try without me. Come this far and I won't turn around or say goodbye to what's right about me. No, you ain't ever gonna bring me down. I know my mind, you'd be blind to doubt me. Had to travel over shaky ground to stand here now and let the world see. You're never gonna break me. 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 Thank you so much. I'll be back shortly. All right, this song is it's going to be the title track to this new album. So it's called Dreaming Aloud. It goes like this.
Got a good combination in the back row.
Freedom's a young woman's easy swagger toward a young man smiling. He is holding a balloon. I saw your face and the decades shattered under the light of an August moon. Back in the fields of our teenage heaven, surrounded by old friends, drinking someone else's wine. I stood alone in silence, wrestling the limits of age and the longing for time. So if it's okay, here's my number. Call if you ever wanna dream aloud. What could have been if only I'd been a little more wise and a little less proud. You had the eyes of a wise old mentor, even back then when our sun drenched you. You knew how to love, you knew how to hold on. I just kept reaching for some distant truth. But truth on its own is a shifting thing. You think you might grab it and it slips away. I came to that place, a far-off sunset. It was a hell of a ride, was all I could say. So if it's okay, here's my number. Call if you ever wanna dream aloud. What could have been if only I'd been a little more wise and a little less proud. have to let go. Dee Dee and Go-Go, we are sad and funny, never knowing what we do not know. So if it's okay, here's my number. Call if you ever wanna dream aloud what still could be in the big blue sky, up over the fields of this changing ground. 'Cause maybe we're all just here for the learning, and what you taught me, well, it still unfolds outside of time and an old woman's yearning. The key that you gave me, I will always hold. All right, I'm gonna try another one it's almost brand new. I played it last night in Des Moines, but let's see. Should I bring a softer pillow for your heavy head? Spread a velvet cover on your feather bed. Drown out the calling of the world you dread, King Baby. Should I open up my body like cathedral doors? Open up my heart where your sharp tongue scored it? Leave my childish dreams forevermore, King Baby. And you ask me, ooh, what have I done for you? Ooh, what have I done? Ooh, where have I run for you? Where have I run, King Baby? None of your pretty words came true. Still you call me now to ask me what I've done for you. Should I hide behind the fortress of your steely gaze? Tell myself I'm too small for the wild world's ways. Hear it calling, turn it down anyways, King Baby. Should I tell them you're a monster and a terror? Never look into my bathroom mirror. Plead with God to make the fault lines clearer, King Baby. And you ask me, ooh, what have I done for you? Ooh, what have I done? Ooh, where have I run for you? Where have I run, King Baby? None of your pretty lies came true. Still you call me now to ask me what I've done for you. And another one begins, and a queen ascends her throne. She is happy in her skin, and you're just another figure from her storied past, and a kingdom she could see was never built to last. As she pulled away and headed for a steeper rise, was that admiration in your eyes? Ooh, King Baby. Baby, ooh, what have I done for you? What have I done? Ooh, where have I run for you? Where have I run, King Baby? None of your pretty lies came true. what I have done for you. Okay, I had a number of requests during the break, and I remember them to various degrees, so I'm gonna try. We made an effort to try and look up the lyric for one of them, but I guess it's not online. So I'm gonna try and pull this off if I can. Someone actually requested this last night in Des Moines, but I didn't have time to.
Where were you playing in Des Moines?
It was a series called Progressive Voices at the First Unitarian Church on it was on like
Fleur Drive.
Bell Avenue near Fleur Drive. If that rings a bell. Rings a bell. Bell Avenue.
Down by the airport.
Okay. Rob says it's near the airport. Feel like I'm carrying the weight of the world in my worried hands. Everyone tells me to let it go. I don't think they understand. Can't tell my heart not to care. I just want someone to share a little bit when this is too much to bear. Hold me when I let my sorrow out. Hold me when I lay down all my doubt. Pretty words and easy answers I can do without. Just hold me. See me right next to you, my head hanging low. I know you don't know what to say. Tell a few jokes, switch on the radio. Weatherman says the sky's looking gray, but there's a sure way through. The only thing I'm really asking you to do is hold me when I let my sorrow out. Hold me when I lay down all my doubt. Pretty words and easy answers I can do without. Just hold me. When you hold me near, there's a steady love you bring into me. So right and so clear, in the gentle trust of letting it be. Ooh. I'm so sorry. That's all I can remember of that song.
Note to self, put lyrics up on Bandcamp.
I know, exactly. Let's see.
It's your song, it's just a rewrite.
That's right, it is a rewrite.
It was perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Reader's Digest abridged version.
Yes, it's the Cliff Notes version. took from you on that morning. I woke before the dew in a borrowed flat that overlooked the river, where I gave you all a night girl could deliver. 'Cause your poetry and soft voice made me quiver, your skin on my hands too. Off to Paris or wherever the intellects call. Hey there baby, you know I've seen them all. So don't taunt me with your hazy words of Merlot. I'll be off to Detroit and Michigan tomorrow. And don't think I'm carrying all that much sorrow or that much hope for you. I only get down when my love comes through. I only get down when there's nothing else to do. Don't pull me around, I'm a mess, I'm a fool, I'm a 7-story wreck. But my love ain't no lie, it's just streaming out of check. The one thing I still know is how morning comes around out on the river view. You could paint me the way the kingdom fell, serenade me about a world gone straight to hell. Yeah, but you won't ask me who here is in danger, or who in their own world feels like a stranger. Just get your wine and cheap dope from my manger, your lips from my ears too. I only get down when my love comes through. I only get down when there's nothing else to do. Don't pull me around, I'm a mess, I'm a fool, I'm a 7-story wreck. But my love ain't no lie, it's just streaming out of check. The one thing I still know is how morning comes around out on the river view. Well now baby, if the wishing could make it true, would my heart be as covered and cold as you? When I'm pounding on the table till you'll hold me, and I scream for what I knew you'd never tell me. I know I took a lot out of you, but I could take a lot too. Like I took in your round face and your cologne, and those scribbled, crumpled notes that I took home, and some other things my heart just won't condone. Alone on the river view, I only get down when my love comes through. I only get down when there's nothing else to do. Don't pull me around, I'm a mess, I'm a fool, I'm a 7-story wreck. But my love ain't no lie, it's just streaming out of check. Let's see. I think I'm gonna try this this other new song here.
What if my life was so easy, loving paid the bills, I wouldn't have to climb those unrelenting hills. What if my heart was so peaceful, even on a cloudy day, I wouldn't have to hide or dream of flying away. I'm calling on an easy time. I am calling on a bed of roses, calling on a perfect drive. I'm calling on some tender care for you and for me and all people everywhere. What if we knew in our bones we were safe and strong, and nothing we had done had ever truly steered us wrong? What if we trusted that knowing, would we finally understand most of what we're seeking is right here in our hands? We're all calling on an easy time. We are calling on a bed of roses, calling on a perfect rhyme. We're all calling on some tender care for you and for me and all people everywhere. Calling on a hand to hold, calling on a smile, calling all amends to be made, reaching out to walk the extra mile. We're all calling on an easy time. We are calling on a bed of roses, calling on a perfect rhyme. We're all calling on the courage, the strength to build a doorway, and the courage to open up the door.
Okay, this song was shouted out as a request, I think. This is like if you've had a really shitty week or a really shitty year, and you want to feel a little better about yourself, this one's for you. I've been there. See how it goes.
I am so fucking cool. I could take your skinny ass to school. You'll take your toe, but I keep my soul because I am so fucking cool. I wish I could fake it like you, but I guess I gotta deal with the breaks of a heart that's true. And for me, love is not a
little sing-along here, and the words are na 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 na. Like you're 5 years old and you just got your toy back from the neighborhood bully. Ready? Na 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 na. Got the $100 jeans. You're staring down your plastic nose at me. You might catch their eye, but I know how to grit my teeth and turn the lies into something sweet. I turn the lies into something sweet because I'm so fucking cool. I learned all the best tricks at underdog school, and everyone loves a story about someone nearly lost who gains victory. That's why I am so fucking cool. I am so fucking cool. I am so fucking cool. Na 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 na
That's a true story. You are so fucking cool.
I don't really know what to follow that with, but I'm gonna do this song. My voice is a little shot. I've got some allergies and stuff going on, so you know, there's a big loud sound inside of me sometimes, and it comes out like, but this was also a request, so we'll give it a shot. What's a traveling woman to do? I'm in Chicago, it's 1:45. Can't go out walking on the streets alone, but there's nobody here to make me at home. And in the morning I'll be moving along anyway. I got no money, but I got no disease. I got a good heart and a body to please. I heard your story about the Virgin Queen, but that ain't really quite the same as me. I need a lover to put my mind at ease. I need someone to take the weight off me. Show me someone who will bring me to his town. Take me out and twirl me all around. Tell me he's so glad for what he's found. But don't ever make me put my suitcase down. Oh, oh no, 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 no. He said he loved me and I should be his kin, but then my traveling would do him in. The next one told me I could travel a lot, but when I came back, another girl he got. They make me feel like I can't keep time, or my timing's just too sublime. And there was Jimmy with his black cross tattoos, but he was busy with his own set of blues. The way my heart felt between Joey and Mike is what the desert between oceans feels like. In certain ways I've been around the world. In others I'm just a baby girl, a baby girl. So people tell me if I'm telling the truth. Talk to me clearly now and don't dilute. This ain't no suitcase full of trinkets and clothes or any other thing the world could impose. It's only full of what's pure as gold, to keep it safe from a world as cold. So when it opens, it's sure as bold. Show me someone who will bring me to his town. Take me out and twirl me all around. Tell me he's so glad for what he's found. But don't ever make me put my suitcase. Please, don't make me put my suitcase. I don't want to put my suitcase down. I don't want to put it down. I don't want to put it down, no. Thank you so much. I'll do one more and then I think there's another, is there another drawing? Okay, okay. Got the message. Can we just have a round of applause for Byron for being so cool? I was talking you and this place up to the people down in Columbia when I played there, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we should go there. I think we're gonna take a road trip." Yeah. And people last night too. Some of them seemed like they were considering coming today. I don't see any of them here, but they seemed intrigued. Little house on the cheaper side of town, with her own paintings hanging all around. A little house with a creaking sound, peeling paper that is faded brown. In a little house on the cheaper side of town. Cluttered desk, she pulls out an old postcard. A brand new house, pictured from the front yard. From a cluttered desk full of bills she owes, heat and water and winter clothes. From a cluttered desk, she pulls out an old postcard. Look at to think of. A man who wanted to buy that house and fill it with his love. The dreams could never line up just right between the shadows and harsh daylight. The card was sent by a man she used to think of. What we want and what we need aren't so hard to understand when we look at an old postcard sent to us by a long lost friend, rediscovered to remind us that what we want and what we need aren't so hard. She pulls the easel out on her own front lawn and paints the colors she has seen many dusks and dawns. Hangs it up in her bedroom. It makes her smile even through the gloom. She pulls the easel out on her own front lawn. What we want and what we need aren't so hard to understand when we look at an old postcard sent to us by a long lost friend, rediscovered to remind us that what we want and what we need aren't so hard. Sent to us by a long lost friend, rediscovered to remind us that what we want and what we need aren't so hard. What we want and what we need aren't so hard. Well, congrats to all the drawing winners. I just signed a back scratcher. That's never happened to me before.
We hear that a lot, though.
Out on a moonbeam. Shoot, Rob, I don't know if I remember this. Rob just requested this song and now I do know the lyrics for this are online. If you can pull them up, I'll put it on this music stand and I'll play it. That's my offer. I don't want to put everyone through me not getting it right. We'll do something else in the meantime. We'll see if it works out. Sorry, I have like 17 different ideas in my head. Okay, gotta settle on one. Let's see. Okay, I think I'll do this. This song was actually a duet, but it's just me here, so I'm gonna sing both parts. I recorded this with a guy named Slade Cleaves down in Austin, and actually I don't do a lot of co-writing. I usually write alone, but I co-wrote this song with a songwriter named Abby Tapia, and she came over to my little cottage in Austin, and I had this idea, and so we were working on it, and it was going really well, and then she wanted to take a break to go get dinner, and I wouldn't let her leave, because I was like, we gotta finish this song, Abby. You might not be here, when you come back from dinner, so I haven't spoken to her since then, but you know, we got a good song out. The song is called Fool. Truck stop off the North Highway. Gas, whiskey, and slot machines. I count back change all day and watch the sorry fools betting they can win their dreams. I don't believe in luck. I only trust what's in my sight. Since you walked in, I'm struck by how I'd risk it all for a chance that love could make things right. Do I sound like a fool? Am I a fool? If I am a fool, you can bet it's all for you. Darling, would you be true? Would you be true? If you would be true, we'd have a safe bet. I always loved to drive away. I placed my bets on a life I'd never seen. There were reasons to stay, but none of them were worth giving up a rambler's dream. Do I sound like a fool? Am I a fool? If I am a fool, you can bet it's all for you. Darling, would you be true? Would you be true? If you would be true, we'd have a safe bet. I've been hiding my hope under the mattress. I've been rattling around like loose change, but now I see for you I could let my heart be rearranged. Do I sound like a fool? Am I a fool? If I am a fool, you can bet it's all for you. Darling, would you be true? Would you be true? If you would be true, we'd have a safe bet. We'd have a safe bet.
Ooh.
Sort of.
Sort of? Okay, we think we found some lyrics. All right, can I use this music
Yeah.
stand? Okay. I'm gonna try and I'm just gonna put this here. Whether I can actually read them is
Yeah.
another question. This is like a 19
that one, if that's big enough for you to be able to read it or not.
Let's see.
Yeah, I
Boy,
was
I
gonna
can't
say,
see
that's,
that. I'm sorry. I don't remember. You know what? I think I remember it.
The box under it.
Up in the first corner.
if you forget something, I'll feed it to you.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, this is great. This is a great audience
Yeah, I was gonna say,
participation.
just have some hold. I'd hold it for you. You want someone to hold it for you?
You want somebody to hold it for you?
Actually, I can't see it because it's a PDF that can't be enlarged, and it's
Well,
printed,
it's enlarged as much as it can.
or it's enlarged as much as it can be. So, I think. But thank you for offering.
We need a bigger
You can just drop it.
We'll see what happens. So this is the title track to an album I made many years ago. It's called Strawberry Lover. Out on a moonbeam, sprinkled in wine, plucking the fruit from the vine, running a cold tap into my head. Fell on a meadow, slept in its stead. Woke from a dream and sailed on its thread. Never mind aging, obeying no signs. I wanna be a strawberry lover, hot undercover, and rise in the fields, reckless and free, and high as no other. A strawberry lover, a sweetness revealed. I wept and wandered, wound up alone, far under skin and farther from home. Never two thoughts but these words in my mind. I wanna be a strawberry lover, hot undercover, and rise in the fields, reckless and free, and high as no other. Strawberry lover, a sweetness revealed. Fruit on the bough. Oh, it's heavier now. me a strawberry lover, hot undercover, and rise in the fields, reckless and free, and high as no other. Strawberry lover, a sweetness revealed. Well, we've come to the end of the show. Do you ever hear those old folk songs where they get to the last verse and they're like, and now we've come to the end of the song? That's so funny. Just gotta lay it out for people. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday evening here